Okay, good morning everyone. Hope all of you all can hear me. Okay, morning. I hope all of you all can hear me. If you can hear me, please say morning. Okay, cool. What's up? Okay, cool. With that, Okay, all of y'all can hear me, right? No problem, right? Okay, good then. That's a good thing. Okay, so since everybody can hear me, uh, well done. So, yep, uh, we hope that we can carry on today, lah. Okay, this is the answers. So please check your answers there. Okay. Mm, I think all of y'all can see the answers for yesterday's quiz, which I sent in the Telegram group. Okay, so if you're in the Telegram group, I'm very sure you got the link and the answer. Okay, those who join me in Zoom, please mute yourself. For those who are joining me in StreamYard or YouTube channel, please comment there below so that I know you can hear me. Okay, thanks Daing. Thanks Ahmad Faris. Okay, Iza, good morning. Okay, hope we can carry on lah. Okay, soon we will carry on. Okay, morning Lingesh. Morning Afiq. Okay, now I just wait for everyone to come in, then we can start. Okay, I give them 3 more minutes to come in before we start lah. Okay, for those who are in Zoom, I hope you all can hear me and no problem. Okay, good morning Michael. Okay, I know that there are some newcomers today, so hopefully the newcomers can follow. Now, please check the answer line. Okay, the answer is already given on the screen, and the answer also was given in the Telegram group. Okay, and it's also on the YouTube channel right now, so you can check your answers. Your questions is in objective, so if your exam was in objective, this will be the type of question you will receive, and you all can check your answers there. Okay, I hope my voice is clear and loud before I begin in 2 minutes time. Okay, I hope my my voice is loud and clear lah, for everybody. Okay, with that said and done, I think we can begin lah. Okay, we can begin already. Have 30, 28 of y'all, only 58 of y'all here, so I'm still waiting for the others to come in before we move on. Okay. It's 10 o'clock sharp. Think that y'all are supposed to enter at 10 o'clock. Yes or not today? Class, can I know? If I'm wrong, please let me know. Correct, right? Okay, so hopefully lah that your other friends all can enter on time. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to enter so that we can start together lah on time. Okay. Okay, hold on, we start. So for those who just enter, I hope you can check. This is the quiz answer, yesterday's one. So the 20 minutes challenge, which I gave you all inside your group, Telegram group. You can check the answer there. Okay, hope you guys did. If you never do, make sure do it lah after this clear. Okay, you can do it later. Okay, if you did, very well done. If you did not do, please do it later lah. Okay. Now again, I'm in college today, so I hope the internet will be great and everything will be good lah for everybody. So I have 44 of you in Zoom, 44 of you in YouTube, so around 88 of you. I'm still waiting for a few more people. I wait for another 3 more minutes, then I will start live. Okay, 3 more minutes, then I will start. Meanwhile, you can prepare yourself. Please read the A4 papers because I'm going to discuss a lot of questions today for chapter 2. Okay, so please read the A4 papers lah. Okay, please read the papers lah. Okay, for you to take note. Okay, so please read the papers for you to take note as soon as possible. Okay, lots of questions, lots of questions today. All about inequalities to make sure that you understand inequalities clearly lah. Clear? Okay. Okay. And I think it's time for us to start lah. Okay, I think enough time given. I can see there's around 98 of you here. So just waiting. The moment the thing reach 100, then we can start. There's 50 of y'all on YouTube right now. 50 of y'all on Zoom. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's start. Now, oops. Okay, so what we are going to do today, we are going to do a little bit of exercise for chapter 2 about inequalities lah. Okay, and how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take random questions and we will discuss the inequalities questions more in detail. Okay, so that's what the lecture is all about today. Okay, let's just take this question over here. So I'm going to take the first one here, number A here, and we will label this question as the first question. So I start right now. Ready, everybody? So I hope all of you all have your A4 papers ready. Okay, so you will be able to see how we will see inequality questions more in detail today. Okay, so let's start. Now, this is the first question for today, number 1. Okay, so let's say they say find the solution of the set of inequalities over here. So I can put 1 over 3 minus 2x less than 1 over x plus 4. In my previous lecture, I told this is type 3. Yes or not? Okay, this is type 3. So if this is type 3 over here, I'm going to shift, okay, because I know that type 3 is a fraction, 3 minus 2x minus with 1 over x plus 4 less than 0. Okay, so now since this is type 3, and I know that I have to make the denominator the same, so x plus 4 minus 3 plus 2x over 3 minus 2x, you don't need to bother about the denominator. You don't need to expand the denominator that much. Okay, why? Because we are going to find the critical points after this. So from here, you can tell me this is 3x plus 1 over 3 minus 2x, x plus 4 less than 0 over there. Okay, so from here, we can see the critical points. Okay, our critical points, or I will prefer to just write as CP. Now this is very important for us to write so that we know what are the points. So x equals to negative 1 over 3, which is coming from the numerator, and from the denominator we get x equals to 3 over 2 and x equals to negative 4. How? I make this equals to 0, this equals to 0, and this equals to 0. From there I get these x values over here. I hope everybody okay under here. Okay, so from there we got 3 critical points over here, and since there is less than 0 only, so all of these can't take equal lah. If not, this and this, the denominator can never take equal sign. Okay, so let's arrange the critical points, okay, according to the values. I know that negative 4 will be here, 3 over 2 will be, sorry, my mistake here. Negative 4 will be there, negative 1 over 3 will be here, and 3 over 2 will be here. So now I'm going to use a similar thing, which what they call it table of sine. Okay, but I prefer to do it this way. So yeah, now how I'm going to see this is, I know that 0 is between negative 1 over 3 and 3 over 2. So if I put 0 inside, I know the top part here is positive, because 0 here, 0 times 3 is 0, plus 1 is positive 1. So the top part here is positive. If I put 0 inside here, 3 minus 0 is also positive. If I put 0 here, also 0 plus 4 also is positive. So at the end of the day, the final answer here is positive. Here is positive, I know by experience. Here is negative, and here will be positive. So it's either positive, negative, there lah. Okay, but if you're not sure, never mind. You can pick any random number. You can pick negative 100 and try to put inside the 0 there. Just now we put 0, now you put negative 100 lah. Okay, now you can put back negative 100. So if I put negative 100 inside the 0 here, okay, negative 100 here, I know that the answer is going to be negative over negative 100 inside here. The answer is going to be positive. And if negative 100 inside here, the answer is going to be negative. So negative, positive, negative, negative, negative will become positive. So you can test, of course, you can go and test for 100 lah. I'm not going to test for everything there. Clear? Okay, because I know already. You can go and test later. So since they want less than 0 right now, where is less than 0 going to be shaded? Okay, so less than 0 means negative. So here and here. So I know my final answer here. Okay, my final answer here is going to be x is between negative 4 and negative 1 over 3, and x is more than 3 over 2. But since I have to write in set form, so I write down this in set form, union. Why union? Because you have to take both of the answer there. So that's why the answer is here lah. If you draw your number line, will be like this, and here. I hope everybody understand under here. If let's say you want to write in interval form, can, no problem. Negative 4, negative 1 over 3, open bracket, union with 3 over 2, infinity. Yes. So any problem until here so far, class? Do you all understand until here? Any question so far? If no question, please do let me know. All okay? So we can move on. All okay, yeah? Can I, everybody? Can I get back some feedback, please, before I move on? Can, huh? Okay, good then. So if everybody good with this question, we can move on lah. I don't expect you to copy right now, but if you can, just take a little bit of note lah. Okay, I will send you back this document inside the Telegram, so later you can copy nicely lah. Okay, well, if you copy, then we don't have much time. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, so this is one question. Now let's go on to another one more type of question. Let's say I give you number 2b here. Okay, number 2b also is the same thing, what, right? Not, it's the inequality. Okay, but this time we have modulus over here. So this time we got modulus over here. So let's see this inequality here. I know I get negative 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x here, modulus greater or equals to 1. You shift the 4, will become minus 4 there. Yes or not? Okay, so here you're going to get negative 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x, modulus greater or equals to 1 minus 4 is negative 3. But remember that negative, you divide, you can get 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x, modulus less or equals to 3. Why less or equals to 3? Because I divide by negative 1. Lah. I divided by negative 1. Now here is where it becomes a little bit critical. Okay, now this is type 3. Okay, I know this is type 3. Here is type 3. So this is type 3, and there is a modular sign over there. So what I can do here is I will break up into two parts. That's what I feel safest to do. So 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x, less or equals to 3. Okay, here will be 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x, greater or equals to negative 3. And since because it's less than or equals to, I told you all to turn clockwise. When I turn clockwise, this will become like this. So it's intersection. And I put 3 times the intersection, so it's very clear for the examiner that I know I'm using intersection or anybody. Clear? Okay. Kita pilih negatif sebab dia less than 0. Yes, that's right, Daing. Okay, just going back to the question earlier. I picked negative because less than 0. That's right. Correct. Because of less than 0, I pick at the negative area. Okay, I hope that is clear, Daing. Okay, so Daing asked me just now, so I made that clear lah. Okay. Okay, so I go back here to question number 2 here. Okay, question number 2. Okay, now when I come back here again, you can see that this part here, you get 3 minus 2x over 1 plus x minus 3 less or equals to 0, and 3 minus 2x, 1 plus x plus 3 greater or equals to 0. Why? Because this is type 3. Type 3, you know that it's a fraction. Fraction, we have to solve by shifting the constant the other side and making the denominator the same. Okay, so this is 3 over 1. This also is 3 over 1. Now let's solve on the left hand side first. Okay, so if I solve on the left hand side, I get 3 minus 2x minus 3 minus 3x over 1 plus x here, less or equals to 0. I'm going to solve a bit more. 3 minus 3 is 0, negative 5x, 1 plus x, less or equals to 0. Okay, so one part of it done. Now here, if I shift solve over here, 3 minus 2x plus 3 plus 3x over 1 plus x greater or equals to 0. So if I go back here, here is going to be 6 plus x over 1 plus x greater or equals to 0. So I have two parts over here already. Okay, I have two parts over here. Now, when I have two parts over here, of course, here I have my own critical points. I put CP line for critical points. So x equals to negative 1, which comes from the denominator. From the numerator is just x equals to 0. So I draw my own number line here, negative 1 and 0. I know that negative 1 cannot take equal sign. So I circle the thing. If you don't want to circle, you can highlight the thing. But I prefer to circle. Normally, I will circle the thing so that what we know that the negative 1 cannot take equal sign. Okay, because it's at the denominator. Because is at a denominator. The critical point is at the denominator. Clear until that? Okay. Now I cannot pick 0. Why I cannot pick 0? Because 0 is already the critical point. So pick any number besides 0. So I can pick 1. Yes or not? If I pick 1, I put there, I get negative over positive. 1 plus 1 is 2. So positive lah. So negative positive will give me negative here. So here is negative. I know here is positive. I know here is negative. Don't believe, can go and try. You can pick negative 100. Still, here become positive over negative 100 there becomes negative. So positive negative will give you negative. Okay, the number which you need to pick, you don't need to show. Nobody cares what number you pick also. Clear? As long I know the sign. The sign is negative, positive, negative over there. Can see that? So if less than equals to 0, of course, less than equals to 0. That's why I shade the negative part. So when I shade the negative part, I know my number line. Okay, 0, negative 1. My answer is going to be here. 0 can take equal sign. Negative 1 cannot take equal sign. Hold on first. This is our answer right now. Okay, hold on first. Now we go and solve the other part. The other part also the same thing. We have to find our critical point. Okay, I go back to the black color point. So critical point, x equals to negative 1 and x equals to negative 6. Again, I draw back my number line, negative 6 here, negative 1 here. This time I can pick 0 because 0 falls here. If 0 is here, I can pick 0 lah. So if I put 0 inside here, inside here? Oh, 6 and 1. 6 and 1 is positive over positive, yes or not? So positive over positive, the sign is positive. If here positive, here have to be negative, here have to be positive. Greater or equals to 0, so this time I have to shade the greater or equals to 0, means I shade positive part. So if I shade the positive part, here is this and here. But again, x equals to -1, you cannot have equal sign, but x equals to -6 can have equal sign. So you have to color that. Okay. Now you can see that I circle x equals to -1, or I highlight that so that I know that I don't need to put equal sign there. Okay. Now I already get my two number lines over here. Okay. Once I get my number lines ready, I can combine these two number lines into one number line, one big number line now. -6, -1, 0. Arrange first lah. Always arrange our critical point, which we already got at the top there. Okay, we already got our critical points over here, right? Not here, 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 and here. Okay. So once I get my critical points ready, I get my number line. I have to combine this number line with intersection. That's why this intersection plays a role over here. Understand? So this intersection is what we are going to combine here. Okay. So now if I combine this number line now, okay, let's see how I'm going to combine this. Draw with the purple one first. -1. Okay, 0. Hopefully I never do any calculation error line. Okay, now with the black one here, -6. Okay, and -1 and above. Yes or not? Yeah, yeah. So intersection means where the two lines meet each other. So here, this is where they meet, and this is where they meet. So my final answer here is just going to be x less than or equals to -6. Okay, here. Okay, union with x greater or equals to 0. Because here also got colored, here so it's colored, so I can take both lah. Okay, just writing back in set form again. Here I get x dot dot x greater or equals to 0. Okay, so you see here, you get your final answers over here. Any problem under here so far? Clear under here?
Clear.
Clear, huh? I think everybody can understand this lah, very well, right? Okay. Okay, if no problem until here, we move on to one more question, can? Okay. Now, if you have any particular question which you want to ask, you can tell me. I can do for you also lah. Okay, now I did one for less than already for modulus. So I want to do one more for more than. And if you really look over here, if I just zoom out a little bit, maybe it's a little bit smaller for you to see. But if you look over here, you can see a shape which is been created over here. Okay, you see, it's like a hexagon. I solve here, then I come back here, then I combine and get the final answer. So if you always get this hexagon shape, I'm very sure you will be able to solve these questions very clearly, very easily. Okay, always try to get this hexagon shape. If you tell me that, sir, why you never use the table method? No, it's actually I'm using the table method, just that my table is more simplified. That's all. Okay, it's just more simplified. Okay, I carry on some more. Another one more question maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's see another one more question here. Okay, I'm going to do a modulus question. X plus 5 over x minus 2 modulus greater than 8. Okay, greater than 8. I'm going to use this question this time. This is plus 5. Okay. So if you look over here, this is very obvious. Modulus greater than 8. This is type 3. So of course, I'm going to break up into two parts. I'm going to get x plus 5, x minus 2 greater than 8, x plus 5 over x minus 2 less than -8. But this time, I cannot be putting intersection. Why? Because greater than, so if you turn clockwise, this is going to become union. Yes or not? So it's union, okay, union, union, union. Okay. So from there, you can see that this is x plus 5 over x minus 2 minus 8 greater than 0. X plus 5 minus 8x plus 16 over x minus 2 greater than 0. So here you get 21 minus 7x over x minus 2 greater than 0. Here, if I shave here, x plus 5 over x minus 2 plus 8 less than 0. So you get x plus 5 plus 8x minus 16 over x minus 2 less than 0. So here you get 9x minus 9 over x minus 2 less than 0. So of course, both of these are type 3. I must find my critical point first. Let's find my critical point. If you want, you can write lah denominator, numerator. I'm just making it clearer for you lah. So denominator is x equals to 2, the critical point. And for numerator is x equals to 3. This one I must circle lah. Why I must circle? Because denominator cannot have equal sign. Okay, but in this case here, all also is not going to have equal sign because the original question have no equal sign. So no problem. But if the original question here got equal sign, then remember, denominator cannot have equal sign. Understand that? Okay. Over here, if I move here, the critical points here is going to be x equals to 1 for the numerator. And for denominator, it remains the same, x equals to 2. So don't forget, we have to still go and do our, what is this called? Number line. So if I draw my number line here, here is going to become 2 and 3. 0 is here. 0 is here. Putting 0 inside here, okay, you get 0 here. So 21 over negative 2 is negative 1, right? Not. So 21 over negative 2 here is positive. Over here will be negative. So here is negative, positive, negative. Don't believe? Can go and try. Okay, but I'm not telling it's always like that. There are certain situations where you might get actually negative, positive, positive. There are certain situations. You must be very careful lah. Okay. So here I know that I want greater than 0. Greater than 0, I must shade the positive part. So here. Okay. And over here, if I put my critical point 1 and 2, I know 0 is here this time. So if I put 0 inside here, negative. 0 inside here, also negative. So negative over negative, this is just positive, negative, positive. I want less than 0. So this time I'm going to shade here, less than 0. Okay, now I'm going to combine these two number line again. Oops, sorry, I just needed to add a page. Okay, if I combine these two number line again, I have to combine lah. Okay, but this time I'm going to combine them with what? I'm going to combine them with union. That's why I use union here. So here I have to combine with union. So when I combine with union, I just do below here. Arrange first. 1, 2, and 3. Here you know is 2 to 3. And here you know is 1 to 2. So, of course, if it's union, all the answers can be accepted. That's why lah. Okay, that's why this will be the answer lah. Okay, union with x defined from 2 to 3. Okay, I hope until here everybody clear lah. Or you can just write like this, union with 2 to 3. Just that your final answer must be in set form. Any problem until here, class, so far? Okay, any problem until here so far? Everybody okay? Okay, okay, good then. Yes, say.
Set form bukan ni dah satu. Less than x less than 3.
Nope, it's not because here 2 cannot take place. 2 tak boleh diambil bahagian. Okay, if you want to write that way, can. You can write down like this lah. X less than 1 to 3. Okay, except 2 lah. Then can also lah. 2 tidak boleh diambil. Understand? That's why we put /2 lah. Can you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you want to write that way, also can lah. Or you can put, you can copy back the same thing again. I just copy back the same thing. Okay, you can copy back the same thing over here. But instead of writing not less than 2 here, oops, sorry. Maybe you don't want to write like this. You can put comma, x cannot equals to 2 lah. Also can lah. Okay, so I hope that is clear lah for everybody. Boleh semua? Okay, kalau boleh, bagus. Then saya bergerak lagi. Okay, now let's see another type of question here lah. Okay, then how about this type of question? Number 10A here. Number 10 lah. Okay, a little bit different. Okay, there's a quadratic over there. So let's see this type of question. Now when it comes to quadratic, the number of critical points in the fraction becomes extra lah. But the method to do is still the same one, right? The method to do is still the same. So what we are going to do here is still a fraction. This is still type 3. Okay, this is still type 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to factorize the quadratic lah. Okay, if I factorize this thing, I'm going to get here 4, 1. Here will be positive, here will be negative, over, if I'm factorizing wrongly, please let me know. Okay, I'm very sure all of y'all can factorize, but sometimes we make mistake, yes or not? Yes, here. Okay, now I already get the factorization. So now from here, we got more critical points. The critical points over here is at the numerator, we got x equals to negative 4 over 3. And then x equals to 1. At the denominator, we got x equals to negative 1 over 2 and x equals to 2. Remember, both of these cannot take equal sign. I make the question complicated a little bit. I put greater is 0 and I put equal sign there. So now I know that it cannot take equal sign. Okay, since it cannot take equal sign, I draw my number line. Arrange all the critical points according to ascending order. 1 over 2, 1 and 2. Again, you see 0. 0 is here, yes or not? 0 is here. What? Okay, if 0 is here, if I put inside, if I put 0 inside here, put 0 inside here, put 0 inside here, put 0 inside here. So it's going to become positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, so I know I can write down this as positive, negative, positive, negative. So the final answer here is definitely positive. Oops, sorry, I should not have written down there. My mistake. Again, I write back positive, negative, positive, negative over. So the final answer here is still positive. If here is positive, by our experience, it tells me that this is the case. Not sure, go and check again. Try to put 100. Okay, if you don't want to take 100, you can take 3. Okay, if you put 3 inside here, this is positive, 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 positive. So final answer, positive one. Okay. Of course, some people ask me, sir, must I complete this thing? Yes lah, complete it lah. Show the examiner that you know. Understand? Okay. So now once you get this ready, now they say greater than 0. So if greater or equals to 0, I must shade greater or equals to 0, shade all the positive lah. So you take all the positive here. So your first answer here, x less than negative 4 over 3, because here, okay, x is between negative 1 over 2 and 1, and x is greater than 2. If just now, when there was no equal sign, yes lah, this will be the answer. But now, since got equal sign, only the denominator cannot take equal. The numerator can take. So this one can take, 1 can take, greater than 2 cannot take lah. Okay, so this is our final answer lah. I can put like this, union. So, yep, union again. Okay, I'm changing this to set form lah. Done. This is our final answer over here. Can you all understand until here so far? Any problem until here so far? Okay, everybody. So I hope everybody is okay until here and can understand this lah. Okay, and can understand this. Okay, I move on some more. Okay, I would like to move on some more. Let's see another one more type of question. Okay, we see another one more over here. Let's pick which one you want. I give you a choice. Number 12B. You want me to do 12B, 14, or number 15A? Which one? Or number 15B? Which one? I give you a choice. I cannot be doing all, so I give you a choice lah here. Come, pick. Yes, anyone?
15B.
15B. Okay, I do 15B. Your friend looked at 15B and told me to do 15B. So yes lah. This is nice lah. Fun for me as well lah. A little bit challenging. If not, I do the same question which I know already. Quite boring. Okay. So this is nice. Let's see here. 15B over here. Now, if you look at 15B, this is the same question. 2x squared plus 9x minus 4 over x plus 2. I know this is type 3. Why is this type 3? Yes, everybody excellent. We are doing 15B. Very good. Okay, since you all want to do 15B. So type 3 there. Okay. So since it's type 3 less than 4, so minus 4 less than 0. Now this is 4 over 1, yes or not? So here I'm going to get 2x squared plus 9x minus 4 minus 4x minus 8 over x plus 2 less than 0. So here you get 2x squared plus 5x minus 12 over x plus 2 less than 0. Hopefully we can factorize this. Well, I gave you all the choice to pick. So now I'm going to struggle in factorizing. Okay, anybody can factorize for me, please? Yep, come. Since you all pick, you all factorize. Come. Yep.
2x minus 3,
2x minus 3. One more.
x plus 4.
Correct, that's right. Okay, very good. So that's very obvious lah. We can factorize this already. So from there, we can get our critical points lah. If we cannot factorize, it's very hard for us to find our critical points. So numerator over there is x equals to 3 over 2 and x equals to negative 4. Denominator is x equals to negative 2. Now I know that denominator cannot have equal sign lah. Okay, denominator cannot have equal sign. But in this case here, no need to worry because the question itself have no equal sign. Just putting back again, arranging all our critical points in ascending order. Picking a number, let's pick a number over here. Oh, negative 2 and 3 over 2. So 0 is here, yes or not? So let's pick 0. Put 0 inside here, 0 inside here, 0 inside here. You get negative, positive, positive. I just want to know the sign only. So here negative, here positive, here negative, here positive. Now since less than 0, so I shade here, here, and that's it, done, right? No other place. So x is less than negative 4, x is between negative 2 and 3 over 2. Okay, not that hard, quite easy. The more complicated the question, the more easy. We combine the answer with union. Why I combine the answer with union? So that we know that all of these answer can take place. So that's why we write final answer union. Final answer will never have the symbol of intersection. That's for sure. Why? It cannot be intersecting. If you intersect, you have to go and draw one more number line and intersect the thing first. Clear? So final answer always, the final answer will have only union. You don't believe, you can go and check the tutorial. You can check whatever extra question I give you. Every time also final answer only got union, no intersection. Clear? So that should be clear lah for everybody. Any problem until here so far? Okay. Okay, so 15B, I already fulfilled your request. Any more question here? Which one you want me to fulfill? Yeah, say.
Kalau saya bagi random question boleh?
Boleh? Ya, apa Anis? Apa random question you?
X kuasa 2.
Okay, sekejap. Saya kena tulis Random question saya kena tulis. Mana. Here. Okay, so your friend want to give a random question. Let's take lah. Okay, yes.
X kuasa 2.
X kuasa 2.
Tolak 1.
Tolak 1.
Per X kuasa 2. Tambah 1.
Okay, lepas itu?
Less than sama dengan.
Less or equals to?
Yeah, 0.
0. Okay, very good question. Now, this is the question which I'm waiting for lah. Okay. Now, if you look over here, x minus 1, x plus 1 over x square plus 1. Mana saya boleh factorize? Saya factorize. Tak boleh factorize, biarkan. Boleh faham tak? Okay. So now from here, we know that we got critical points also. The critical points here, x equals to 1 and x equals to negative 1. Agree with that? Okay, but these two critical points is at the numerator. Denominator have no critical points. Denominator tak ada critical point. So if the denominator have no critical point, we draw our number line. This is negative 1, this is 1. Yes or not? And I told you to test the value. So let's test the value lah. We put 0 inside. Yes or not? So if I put 0 inside here, I'm going to get negative. I put 0 inside here, I'm going to get positive. Now if I put 0 at the bottom, I'm going to get positive. So negative, positive, positive becomes negative. But there is a trick over here. Not trick lah. If you notice one thing, that the denominator will always be positive no matter what. So we have to be extra careful lah. Okay, the denominator is going to be positive no matter what. Yes or not? So since the denominator is always going to be positive no matter what, we have to be extra careful lah. we have to test lah for another number over here, 100 lah. So if I put 100 inside, oh, this is going to be positive, this also positive, this also positive. So here positive. Now let's test for negative 100. So negative 100, this will be negative, this will be negative, this will be always positive. So here it becomes positive. Understand until there? Clear, girl?
Clear.
Okay. But they want less or equals to 0. So if less or equals to 0, here lah. So if less or equals to 0 is there, so the final answer will be between negative 1 and 1. I hope I managed to answer your question lah. And both also must have equal lah. Why both also must have equal? Because both also as a critical point from the numerator, right? Nothing to do with the denominator. So this is your final answer. Any problem until then? Clear, Anis, right? Just now? Yeah, no, Anis. Okay, cool then.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Anybody else want to ask any random question? If you want, you can. Okay, but if you don't want, no problem. We take another one more question from here, maybe. Okay, or from here. Which one you want me to do? Okay, your friend asked me number 20A. Okay, I try to do number 20A. Yeah? Okay, one of your friend asked me just now, so I try to do number 20A. But I want to change the question a little bit lah. Okay, I want to change the question a little bit to make it more complicated. Okay, now 20A here, this is equal. Okay, equal to 4 is not that fun lah. Let's make it less or equals to. Okay, let's make it more complicated. Now, if less or equals to, of course, you can tell me, sir, I want to square both sides. I agree with that. Okay. Okay. So if you want to make it less or equals to 4, if I make it less or equals to 4, you want to square both sides also can. But I don't like to square both sides because here got square right now. So it becomes a bit more complicated. So what will you do is, I will still break up into 2. I will get here 6x squared plus x minus 11 less or equals to 4. Here will become 6x squared plus x minus 11 greater or equals to negative 4. And of course, I will put intersection. Why? Less or equals to, you turn clockwise, becomes like this. So intersection lah. And then I put 3 times. Now, why I put 3 times? Many people ask me why you put 3 times. Not say I simply want to put 3 times lah, but I put 3 times because I just want to make sure that the examiner knows that what I'm doing is intersection, which is correct, first thing. Okay, second thing, I want to make sure that the what is this called? The examiner knows also that what is this called? That we are we know what we are doing in our working. Okay, so that's why. And it's very clear. Okay, that's why. So 6x squared plus x minus 15 less or equals to 0 over here. Can anybody factorize this for me? If you all can factorize this for me, come on. Over here will be 6x squared plus x minus plus 4 there. So minus 7 greater or equals to 0. So if everybody can factorize for me, would be great. Anybody can give me the answer? Yes, Mariam?
2x minus 3.
2x minus 3.
3x plus 5.
Yes, 3x plus 5 less or equals to 0. Here?
X minus 1.
X minus 1.
1 more 6x plus 7.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so this should be a factorization lah. And now you might think, hey sir, just now you break up. Then this one is type what now? This is type 2 lah. Am I right or not? This is type 2. Of course, type 3 will be harder lah. But this is type 2. Am I right? Type 2, why? Quadratic. Quadratic must draw curve. Draw curve, write down the, this is 3 over 2, this is negative 5 over 3. Means not a critical point, but the factors lah, or you can even consider that as a critical point lah. Okay, so 3 over 2 there. Hope this is clear for everybody. Okay, here will become what? X equals to 1, x equals to negative 7 over 6. So negative 7 over 6 here, 1 is here. Okay, 1 is here. Now here less than equals to 0, so you shade inside here. Your values is negative 5 over 3 and 3 over 2. Here is sorry, you have to shade outside. My mistake, I forgot to shade. Here, so x greater than 1, x less than negative 7 over 6. Let's see back. Oh, got equal sign, so must have equal lah. Okay, done. But don't forget, you haven't finished yet. Why you haven't finished yet? Because you only did this. You come until here. I told you you must get a hexagon shape. What? So you're supposed to combine these two answers again. How are you going to combine? You're going to combine with intersection. So here must have intersection. We combine the answer. How to combine? Draw back a number line. Arrange all your critical point into one number line there. Okay, I hope this is correct. Please check for me. My number line, is it correct or not? Negative 7 over 6, negative 5 over 3, 1 and 3 over 2. I did arrange in ascending order. Yes or not? I did arrange the number line in ascending order. So now once I arrange in ascending order already, here you get negative 5 over 3 colored, 2, 3 over 2 colored. Then here will be negative 7 over 6 colored till 1 colored. Am I right? Hey, wait. Sorry. See. Wrong again. Negative 7 over 6 is negative 1.33. Here is negative 1.23. Let me just see negative 1.33. Oops, sorry. Here, I think this is wrong. Okay, you're supposed to put here 5 over 3, negative 7 over 6. Yeah. Okay, am I right now? Can please check. Okay, I do not have a calculator with me right now. So, yeah. So, 1.67, that's right. So, 7 divided by 6 there. Yes, correct. Now I'm right. Okay, so here, you're going to get here. That's right. And here, you're going to get this part here. You might be wondering why you don't have a calculator. Yeah lah, certain stuff is in the house. Now I'm in the college. So, we are running here and there. Okay, anyway. Intersection. So here, this is the intersection. This is the intersection. So here we get answer negative 5 over 3, negative 7 over 6. Both must have equal. Okay, x union with x. We define this. Okay, x less than 1 and 3 over 2. Here we go. Any problem until here, class? So everybody understand this? Okay, so good, huh? Okay, cool then. Okay, Tan Yun Si, you say you want to ask extra tuto question 12, is it? I don't have the question with me right now, but if you can give me the question, maybe I can help you lah. Okay, but maybe that one we can do in tuto also later. Okay, so no problem with that lah. Okay, okay, any more questions here?
No.
Understand this or not? Yes, see?
Ada random question lagi.
Ada random question lagi. Anis tanya random question. Okay, boleh Anis? Saya cuba jawab random question anda. Ya? Yeah?
3.
Mm-hmm.
Modulus 2x tolak 1.
Wait. 3.
Modulus 2x tolak 1.
Mm-hmm.
Modulus greater than.
Greater than, is it?
Greater.
Greater than.
X plus 4 modulus.
Like this, is it?
Modulus. Yes.
Okay, so now both side modulus, right? Not. If both side modulus, I already told you, if both side modulus, you square both sides lah. That's all. So if I square both sides, here become 3, 2x minus 1 square greater than x plus 4 square. Of course, this one square with the 3 line. So if you square with the 3 there, becomes 9. 4x square plus 1 minus 4x greater than x square plus 16 plus 8x. If modulus both sides, then you just need to square both sides. That's all. Remember that. Okay. If modulus both sides, you just need to square both sides. Okay. So I hope that's clear. So from here, this one you get 36x squared plus 9 minus 36x greater than x squared plus 16 plus 8x. If I shift, this is going to become 35x squared. The numbers are big here, 36x minus 8x plus 9 minus 16 greater than 0. Yes or not? Yeah, done. I wrote down 0 here. Okay, so from here, you get here 35x squared, that's right, minus 36 minus 44x plus with 7, is it? 9 plus 7, 16. So, yep, should be negative 7. My mistake there. Okay, greater than 0. Can factorize this for me? Since Anis, you asked. Maybe you can try to factorize. Yes, Calvin, say.
Can I bring the modulus on the left to the right hand side?
Then after that, what you want to do? You want to bring...
Modulus, then can divide the modulus 2x minus 1 bring to right hand side.
And then you get like this, is it? 3 less than x plus 4 modulus over 2x minus 1 modulus, is it?
Yes.
Uh, you can, but why you want to complicate stuff?
Okay.
Correct or not? You complicate the stuff, right? So why will you want to complicate the stuff? And dividing is not right because this is not denominator. You cannot bring over just like that and divide. Because if you bring over, then becomes like x cannot equals to half. Yes or not? Because you will become a denominator. Clear with that, Calvin?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you factorize this for me now? You all ask me question. I also ask you all question lah. So please factorize.
X equal to 7 over 5.
I want the factorization. So 7 over 5. So 5x plus 7. 5x minus 7, is it?
Yes.
One more?
7x plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay, makes sense. So yeah. So here x equals to 7 over 5. This will be the critical points lah. And x equals to negative 1 over 7. We draw. Here will be negative 1 over 7. 7 over 5. Greater than 0. So here and here. So x must be less than negative 1 over 7 and x must be more than 7 over 5. That is the union of the answers. Okay, I hope I answer your question correctly. Okay, now let's just test lah. Okay, let's just test. We know x is less than negative 7, yes or not? So if x is less than negative 7, I can pick any number, x equals to negative 1. If I put negative 1 inside here, I'm going to get what here now? If I put negative 1 inside here, so negative 2 minus 1, negative 3. Negative 3 modulus is going to become 3. 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. Greater than, I put negative 1 inside here, plus 4. So negative 1 plus 4 is going to be 3. Yes or not? Modulus of 3 is 3. So 9 is greater than 3. Correct lah. Can see that? My answer is already correct. If you want to test for 100, can lah. You can put 100 inside here. Or you 7 over 5. You say 7 over 5, I want to test for x equals to 3. You can go and put 3 inside here. Okay, 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 plus 4, that's 7. Yes or not? So 15 is greater than 7. Correct also lah. So you actually can test your answer. Understand? You can test back your answer lah, after you get your answer. Can you all understand until here or not? Okay, and you know that you cannot take any number between negative 1 over 7 and 7 over 5. Means 1. Yes or not? For example, 1 you cannot take. So if I put 1 inside here, let's take if I put 1 inside here. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So 3 greater than 1 plus 4, which is 5. Which is not correct one. Yes or not? Which is not correct. This is wrong. So 1 is not one part. This 1 is not part of the answer. So so our final answer is correct lah. Any problem until here, class? Can understand that? So if you really look, I can summarize something. Okay, I would like to summarize something. Okay, before I let you all go. Okay, we got 3 types. Type 1. Okay, type 1, 2, and 3. These are the basic. Okay, type 2 is quadratic. Type 3 is rational numbers or rational fraction. Okay, or I like to just call it fraction lah, easier. Okay, fraction. Then we come to type 4. Type 4, we break up into another 3 parts. Okay, one is modulus less than or equals to, or any other any symbols lah. Okay, any symbol over here equals to a constant. Okay, greater than, less than, or equal to a constant. And then we got modulus. Okay, greater than, equal, or less than a function of x. And then we got modulus greater than, equal, or less than, another one more modulus here. So we know that if it's equals to a constant, Okay, if it's equals to a constant here, and if here is linear, we can square both sides. Okay, we can square both sides. Here also we can square both sides if it's linear. Okay, and if let's say is in the condition of type 2 here, we have to break up. Okay, we break up into two parts. Less than, it becomes intersection. Less than or equals to. More than or equals to, it becomes union. Okay, and you have to combine back the answers of the two parts which you get. Okay, you have to combine back the answers of the two parts which you get. And if let's say you really see this thing, when you break up, you solve, you get your answers, then you combine back your answers. So here maybe you can put two circles here to remind you that you have to get the answers lah. Before you can combine back the answers, you combine with union or intersection. Union or intersection. Final answer only can have union. Final answer only will have what? Union. Any problem until here so far, class? Can you all understand this or not? Okay, so I hope that I did summarize for you all a little bit like. If modulus both side, of course square both side. That's all. Okay, of course square both side. And if let's say it's fraction, please don't just divide the thing line. Don't do that. Clear? Okay, for example, like this. Okay, some students, they just like to divide the 4 here. Cannot. That's wrong. Okay, you have to bring over less than 0. Okay, any fraction, please don't cross multiply or divide. That's not right. Cannot bring up this x plus 2 suddenly over here. Wrong. Cannot. Clear? Don't come and tell me, sir, I bring this x plus 1 here. That's wrong. Cannot. Why? Because the x plus 1 is a denominator. Cannot equal to negative 1 then. Clear until then? Clear? Okay, so if you have any question, then I answer. Do you all have any questions some more? If you have no question, let me give you all. Okay, number 19. Can everybody do number 19? Of course you cannot what is this called? You cannot cross multiply. What must you do? You have to bring over this here, yes or not? You have to bring this over here. So I give you 2 minutes maybe. Okay, before I do, you do first. I give you 2 minutes. Okay, everybody do. If anybody can give me the answer, it would be great. Okay, number 19 there. All of you all can try. So inequalities is actually what is this called? They have a lot of different style of asking question line. Okay, but of course one of the style is this lah. Okay, you have to be able. If the more you do, the more better it becomes. Okay, the more you do, the more better you will become. Okay, so let me just try and do a little bit. Okay, for all of y'all. Okay, just to see if you all are in the right direction or not. Number 19 there. Okay, hopefully you all did whatever I'm going to do lah. Okay, hopefully you do whatever I'm going to do. So here you should get 1 over 6 minus x less than 1 over x minus 1. If I shift over, less than 0. Make the denominator the same. See, I never expand the denominator. Okay, why? Don't need to, because you are going to factorize at the end of the day, right? Not? Okay, so my critical points here, x equals to 7 over 2, x equals to 6, and x equals to 1. Okay, remember, these are denominator critical points. This is numerator 1. Oops, the numerator I don't need to circle. So if I arrange this, I know this is 1, 7 over 2, and 6. Putting 0, which is here, 0 inside here, 0, 0. So you know this is negative over positive over negative. Huh? So here become positive, negative, positive, negative. Do you all get until here so far? Less than 0, we shade the less than 0 part. So here and here, between 1 and 7 over 2, x greater than 6 union. Okay, so did you manage to get this answer? If yes, then good. Okay, if no, then have to work more harder lah, a bit. Okay, have to work more harder a bit. Any problem until here, class?
No, sir.
No, huh? Okay, so if you look at the answer also, I think the answer is nearly the same. There, number 19 here. Okay, just that the answer did not give in set form lah. Okay, the answer did not give in set form. So yeah, okay, if no problem, then we end the class here today. Next week we will go on to chapter 3. I did send you all chapter 3 notes already, and I will send to you this document in a while in the Telegram group lah. There are more questions over here for you to try. Okay, as I told you, the more you do, the more better you become. So please get lah. Okay, please try and do lah. Okay. Thank you, Rafiq. Managed to get, very good, well done. Okay, the others in the YouTube, did y'all manage to get the answer just now? Okay, just let me just show you all again the whole working. So if you managed to get the answer, very good. Okay, well done. If you never managed to get, please retry again. Okay, please retry again. And if any question, you can ask me later in tutorial class also. Okay then, with that, I stop here and I stop here the class and see you all later. Okay, thank you class.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, God. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you class. Bye.